Hey there, my name's Nadernejad Nadernejad and I'm the director of Nadernejad Media. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to remove negative Google links or how to drop or bury them in search. In today's video, I'll be going over the industry practice. This is the #1 way that professionals use to drop negative links in search. I'm also going to talk about how you can create positive content and a communication strategy that runs through that content so that you can present yourself in the best way possible. Let's get started. So first things first, you have negative content on the internet. Instead of just jumping into burying it by creating social media platforms and other networks, the best thing to do is to sit down with a piece of paper and create an actual communication strategy. What do you want to be known for? So you need to know the keyword you're ranking for, which is generally going to be your name or your business name. And then the second thing is, what do you want to rank for? It's not just creating spam content, but you want this communication strategy that's consistent so that once people see this positive content, if they happen to see the negative stuff, it doesn't really add up because you have all these different pieces and all these different sources that say one thing, and then you have one negative piece. So the communication strategy will shine stronger among the content that you've created. So I want you to sit down and ask yourself, what do you want to be known for in your career? For me, it's an online reputation management. I do a few other things, so I'm known for those things as well, but I've crafted that communication strategy. You might be a marketing professional, or you might be a human resources person, or you could be working in anything. It would be ironic if you were in human resources, but I want you to start writing articles about yourself. So the next step is to open a notepad and then start writing articles about yourself. A 500-word article in third person about what you do, an accomplishment, or something that you've gained. If it's weird to write about yourself, I would hire somebody else to write about you. You know, somebody who can do a sort of biographical sketch, or somebody who could write a long-form news and journalistic piece about what you do. And something where it appears you have no attachment to the article. So you want it to be fairly impartial. You want it to read not just like promotion. You want it to actually show some of mostly the positives, 80% positive, but also some of your struggle. You know, things that you're comfortable with sharing, but that also give some texture to the story. So it's not just promotional content to bury the rest of the content. Now that's going to read like real news. The next thing you want to do is take these articles, publish them on your own blog, create a website, send them over to other websites. And you can even go on websites like freelancer.com or fiverr.com and look for people who own blogs and who are willing to publish your writing on their blogs for a fee. So you can pay $10 and get your article published on a blog about heating, ventilation, air conditioning, if that's your industry. Or you can get that positive article about you published on a news site or a Google News syndicated network. And you just search for sites like that and start publishing content. That's your long-form written content that's ranking on the internet. Other than that, I recommend creating social media platforms, ranking those platforms. In a previous video, I also released content about all the networks that you can use. I think there's over 20 that will rank on the first page of Google, or at least really high. Whether they rank on the first page or not depends on how active they are, how much content you've posted, how old the links are. But they have great chances of ranking. They have high domain authority. So I'd use that combination, writing those articles, publishing them online, publishing on sites with high domain authority, hiring people on freelancer.com and Fiverr, and then creating that consistent communication strategy. That one document that you create in the beginning should talk about who you are, what you do, and what action are you trying to drive people to when they see your content. Do you want them to hire you? Do you want them to go to your business? Do you want them to invest in your service? Are you looking to generate Series C financing for your large corporate, entity? What are you trying to do? And that's a big thing you want to start with. So those are my tips for boosting your online reputation, dropping negative links. One of the biggest takeaways from this is to craft a communication strategy upfront before you roll out the content. We'll get into the more granular sections of how to boost your online reputation. And I'll be breaking all of these videos down into playlists. So be sure to stay tuned. If this content interests you, check out our website, nadernejadmedia.com. We boost, we publish positive media, and we bury negative media. It's all media centric, and we help you create the online presence you've always wanted. Thanks for watching.